For years, the name Oumuamua was tossed around in science circles like some forbidden rumor, part mystery, part nightmare. First spotted in 2017, this bizarre space object shook up everything we thought we knew. It moved way too fast, had a freaky flat shape, and acted like nothing ever seen in our solar system. This thing didn't play by the rules. It didn't have a comet's glowing tail. It didn't spin like a rock, and instead of slowing down, it sped up as it flew away. Scientists were left scratching their heads, wondering, was this even natural? Some said alien tech. Others said maybe an icy interstellar shard. But before anyone could agree, it was gone. Just like that. Vanished into deep space and left behind a flood of wild theories. But now, after years of radio silence, something impossible has happened. NASA just dropped a bombshell. Oumuamua has sent a signal back, a real transmission, not a glitch, not noise, an actual signal that no one can explain. Researchers across the globe are stunned, frozen. One astrophysicist said, "This breaks everything we thought we understood. What's in this message? Where did it come from?" And the real question, who or what sent it? When scientists at the Pan-STARRS Observatory in Hawaii first saw Oumuamua racing through the sky, they weren't ready for what hit them. This thing wasn't just fast, it was otherworldly. Unlike the lazy orbits of comets and asteroids, it slashed through our solar system on a hyperbolic path. That meant one thing, it came from way out there, and it wasn't coming back. But it wasn't just the speed that had scientists sweating. Oumuamua's shape was straight up bizarre. Some said it looked like a cigar. Others claimed it was flat like a pancake, depending on the model. Whatever it was, it tumbled through space in a wild, chaotic spin, making its brightness flicker like crazy. No known asteroid or comet had ever moved or looked like this, not even close. From the very start, Oumuamua refused to act like anything natural. Then it pulled off the ultimate shocker. As it exited our solar system, it accelerated. But here's the twist. It had no tail, no engine, no visible force pushing it. Nothing. That made it a total space enigma, a cosmic puzzle wrapped in pure confusion. And now, that same riddle is back, louder and weirder than ever. Once it slipped past the edge of our telescopes, most people figured it was over. Scientists published their theories, argued in journals, and the public forgot. But behind the scenes, oh, they never stopped watching. At NASA and the ESA, the real ones, the ones with clearance, kept their eyes locked on it. Quietly, secretly. They used powerful deep space radio arrays, tuning in to where Oumuamua should be, billions of kilometers away. Most of the time, nothing. Silence, until just days ago. A strange pulse came in from deep space. Not just any noise. This was on a frequency no human spacecraft has ever used. The pattern was eerie, artificial. Repeated tones followed by a complex code that no natural object could create. Engineers triple-checked. No interference. No satellites nearby. And the direction. It matched exactly where Oumuamua would be if it just kept going. It felt like after years of dead silence, Oumuamua suddenly turned around, or at least turned its focus back toward us. Whatever was behind that signal wasn't just floating in space. It was watching. And now, it's talking. Once NASA confirmed the signal was legit, they didn't waste a second. The message was encrypted, copied, and sent straight to a tight circle of top cryptographers, astrophysicists, and linguists working deep under NASA's most locked-down protocols. What they uncovered? Absolutely insane. This wasn't just random noise. The transmission carried embedded data, like a digital code. Some patterns echoed advanced math, including sequences of prime numbers. Others mimicked waveforms that show up in human brain activity. But the wildest part? Parts of the signal aligned with images from the Golden Record, the one humans launched aboard Voyager back in the 70s. That's no coincidence. This wasn't random. It was on purpose. Whoever sent it knew us. They understood our math, maybe even our language, and were straight up mirroring the way we tried to reach out decades ago. As researchers broke the signal down further, something even stranger emerged. It matched the exact spin pattern of Oumuamua. Like the object itself was the transmitter, rotating on purpose to beam its message through time and space. Then came the chilling thought. Oumuamua might not be a rock at all. Maybe it was a beacon, or worse, a scout, Once word of this leaked into the right circles, the scientific world lit up. Some experts started warning people not to jump to hopeful conclusions. They said confirmation bias could be blinding us, making us see meaning where there isn't any. But not everyone's buying the idea that this is just some space fluke. Some experts are saying it loud. Nature doesn't send signals full of digital schematics and brainwave-level math. This stuff is too specific, too intentional. If Oumuamua really is a probe, or even just a piece of something bigger, then we didn't just find a rock. We just got a message from beyond the stars. And here's the chilling twist. That message might not be friendly. A few analysts believe the object's sudden speed-up wasn't random. It could have been trying to dodge something. Some are warning that the timing of the signal years after it passed Earth suggests something darker. Maybe we were being watched, evaluated, and now we're being recognized. That's not a hello. That could be a report card. Right now, the scientific world is standing on the edge. Is this first contact, or a warning, a beginning, or a test? And just when things couldn't get more twisted, a new theory dropped. And it's got everyone rattled. It says, Oumuamua was never supposed to be seen at all. That weird spin, that odd motion, it might have been on purpose, like a disguise, a way to blend in and fool us into thinking it was just another chunk of floating junk. Imagine this, an alien drone designed to sneak through star systems without raising alarms. It moves weird, stays silent, hides any signals until it's out of range. All that time, it could have been spying, scanning our planet, sniffing out our air, detecting our radio waves, watching our tech, gathering everything. And once it got what it came for, it bailed, transmit its findings, then vanish. That's the terrifying theory, and the more experts dig into the data, the more it all lines up. The timing, the silence, the signal, everything points to one chilling truth. We were never supposed to know it was here, not until it had already come and gone. But what's got scientists completely rattled is what they found buried inside the signal. A distorted echo of something humanity sent out decades ago, the Golden Record. You know, that hopeful hello from Earth, launched on Voyager back in 1977. Hidden deep in the strange transmission was a warped version of that same recording, the greeting from the children of planet Earth. But this one was off, twisted, played at a lower frequency, with a strange rhythm, like someone or something was mocking it. Audio engineers ran comparisons, and the results were chilling. The tone, the phrasing, it all lined up just enough to say one thing loud and clear. This was a response, not a replay, a full-on answer. The message followed the structure of the original Golden Record, but the sounds were scrambled, rearranged, and even included extra tones that had no place in the NASA version. That raises a terrifying question. Did Oumuamua intercept Voyager's signal out there in deep space? Or did someone else get it first and decide to answer back? If this is really a reply, then everything changes. We're not just being observed, we've been noticed. Just as scientists were trying to wrap their heads around this insane development, another twist hit hard. NASA's IRIS and JWST systems picked up a faint infrared signature, something out there, moving in a mirrored path to where Oumuamua had gone. This new object, still totally unidentified, is creeping in fast, and it's smaller, quicker, and just as eerie. The data's limited, but experts are already whispering, this might be connected. If Oumuamua was the scout, is this the observer, or worse, a retrieval unit coming back to collect? Some think it's a relay point, others say it might be a backup beacon, but one thing's clear. It's moving with purpose. It's not just drifting. It's on a calculated path and staying totally dark. No light, no signals, just a faint trace of heat, barely detectable. Stealth mode. And here's where it gets real intense. The timing matches the exact moment the signal hit Earth. That's got scientists thinking we're not dealing with a one-off event. We might be caught in the middle of something huge, a full-blown cosmic operation that's way more advanced and complicated than anything we imagined. Oumuamua, that might have just been step one in a massive interstellar network that's finally waking up. While the media scrambles to keep up, the real shock is how governments are reacting, and it's straight out of a sci-fi thriller. Silence. Sources from NASA and the ESA are leaking that things went into immediate lockdown. Fast. Research data, frozen, communications, cut off. Some scientists involved in decoding the message have gone completely dark. Their names wiped from public databases, their online presence scrubbed clean. Journalists tried filing FOIA requests and got shut down cold. Vague replies or full-on rejections labeled national security. Even major observatory data? Gone, replaced with boring placeholders or offline errors. It's like someone flipped a switch and shut the truth off. And when the world's most powerful agencies start hiding answers, you know something serious just went down. Whatever was in that final message from Oumuamua, it scared the top of the food chain into silence. As analysts dug through the last layers of the decoded signal, they found something buried deep in the code. A strange string of numbers. At first, it looked like random static, just digital junk. But when they ran it through advanced pattern recognition software, jaws dropped. It wasn't noise, it was coordinates. And not just any coordinates. This set pointed to a specific exact location in our outer solar system, a dead zone, a spot nobody ever paid attention to because nothing was ever there, or so we thought. But here's the real kicker. Those coordinates match up perfectly with a known data gap. Multiple probes, including Voyager and New Horizons, recorded nothing from that region. Total blind spot, like someone hit pause or built a blackout zone. Now speculation's spinning out of control. Is this place a meeting point, a docking site, or something worse, a gate? Some believe it could be a long-hidden station just chilling out there in silence. Others think it's where whatever sent Oumuamua is planning to show up next. Since the signal dropped, that zone has gone under heavy surveillance. Telescopes, satellites, everything's aimed there, but no agency's saying a word. No updates, no press, total blackout. So the question is, why would an object from deep space send coordinates to a hidden spot inside our system? Is something already there? Or is something on the way? Then came the final blow. In the last part of the data, cryptographers uncovered a strange math structure, so complex it shut the skeptics down cold. A self-referencing prime matrix. Basically, a mathematical design that loops back into itself, only possible with seriously advanced tech. It's like a signature, one that evolves, and it doesn't come from nature. It comes from someone who knows exactly what they're doing. Every time scientists try to crack that final code, it shifts. It's like peeling back layers, each one revealing something deeper, more complex. The structure behaves just like recursive logic used in advanced AI and even quantum computing. This ain't just numbers, it's intelligence. It thinks. Some experts are saying this could be a challenge, a kind of cosmic test, a puzzle only a civilization smart enough and evolved enough could even recognize, like a key meant for those ready to step into something bigger. But not everyone sees it as a welcome mat. Others are warning. This could be a trap. A red flag disguised as a gift, something we were never supposed to unlock without facing the consequences. Because if this message was built for machines or some higher-level tech mind, then what happens when we solve it? What if cracking it is the trigger? Think about it. Oumuamua came in dead silent. No light, no signal, no noise. It just slipped through the solar system like a shadow. No warning, no flash. Just passed through, dropped this mind-breaking message and vanished into the void. And that signal? It's not just a goodbye. It feels like a mirror, like it's staring right back at us, forcing us to ask the big questions. Who are we? What are we doing out here? Are we even ready for what's coming? The strange coordinates, the math puzzle, the impossible way it moved. It all points to one dark, undeniable truth. This thing was never just space debris. It was built. A scout, a messenger, a machine, and now the message is out there, and someone, or something, knows we received it. But here's the real question. Was that message even meant for us? Or did we just accidentally tune into something way bigger, like a cosmic convo between minds far more advanced than we can even imagine? Because if Oumuamua's signal wasn't the final chapter, it might have been the first shot, contact, or conflict, and now, the whole world's holding its breath, not waiting for another signal, but for a response.
So what do you think this was? A beacon? A warning? A straight-up invite from something out there watching us? Drop your theories in the comments. We want to hear it all.
And if you're ready to chase down the next mind-blowing discovery, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell so you never miss a moment, like, share, and stay locked in. Because this mystery, it's just getting started. See you on the next one.